Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about I'm not sure about my feelings for you. What does it mean when someone says this to you? Okay, so today I have a question from a viewer, and basically they want to know what it means when someone says I'm not sure about my feelings for you, right? So what I found, right, is there are a bunch of different sayings that someone will say to you, typically a woman will say to you, if they're not interested. One of those, unfortunately, is I'm not sure about my feelings for you. Another one is I'm not sure where I am in my life right now. Another one is I'm not really ready for a relationship. Another one is, I'm just trying to focus on myself, or I'm just trying to focus on my work, or I'm just trying to focus on my studying right now. Okay. So what this is, it's a nicer way of saying no. They don't want to just reject you flat out to your face and say, look, I'm just not interested in you, because sometimes that can cause a lot of confrontation, which is why it's very popular for women to use this technique and to say something like this. Because obviously, if you're rejecting a man, there is some sort of level of threat there, just a tiny bit, because obviously men are much stronger than women, typically, right? Most of the time, across the board, men are stronger than women, right? So women have to be a little bit nicer and try to let you down gently out of fear, basically. They may not even know that they're a little bit afraid of you, right? But that's one of the reasons why they do that. They don't want to flat out say no because they're worried that there could be a confrontation. Not necessarily a physical one, although that threat is definitely there. But also you could start arguing back, start asking why, because what sometimes happens is when a woman rejects a man, he starts getting defensive and saying, well, why don't you like me? What's wrong with me? Is it because I'm ugly? Why don't you? Because sometimes, that's just what happens, especially if the woman is dealing with a man who's particularly insecure, okay? Of course, that doesn't always happen. Sometimes men just say, okay, fine, that's fair enough, and just leave, right, and don't try to bother her anymore. But some men don't do that. Some men don't know what no means. And it can be a little bit misconstrued if a woman says, oh, I'm not sure where I am right now in my life, or I just don't know how I feel about you right now. Things like that, because then they're like, oh, there's hope. So it can be a little bit, a little bit like that. But basically what she's saying is, I'm trying to let you down gently, and hopefully you won't be cross at the fact that I'm rejecting you, or you won't be mean by what I'm saying, because I'm just saying, I'm just not sure about my feelings, because that gives you a little bit of hope. And because it gives you a little bit of hope, then you're not likely to be confrontational about it, right? And that's what she's trying to avoid, right? She's just trying to say no in a very nice way and hoping, praying that you're going to get the message that, okay, she's not that interested, right? So there's a few things as to why sometimes people say that. And again, it's something that men can say too. Sometimes men don't really, because the thing is that it's not nice to reject someone. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, it can feel a bit weird. It's not a nice thing to do when someone's into you and you have to let them down. Right, so what they're doing is they're letting you down gently. Okay, so so that's why sometimes people do this, right? So what you want then is you want someone who's enthusiastic, who won't give you these confusing sort of hot and cold messages like, I'm not sure where I am right now, I'm not sure of my feelings for you, I want to focus on my studying, I want to focus on this, because if they really, really, really was into you, they wouldn't care about that. They would definitely go out with you. They would say yes if they were really that attracted to you and really wanted you. Because let's think of this scenario for a while. Imagine that you have a really busy week coming up, but the person that you like says to you, oh, when are you free to hang out? Are you free this week to hang out? I would really like to see you. And this is someone that you've liked for a long time. You're super attracted to them. So think of like the biggest person that you've ever had a crush on. And they said to you, oh, I'd really love to hang out with you this week. Somehow you would find time to squeeze in at least half an hour to meet them and to meet up with them. You would find the time. Why? Because you're really, really into them. So the reason why this person has said this to you is because they're not really that into you. But if they were, they would be saying yes. They would be trying to make time for you. They would, fill out a slot in their week to fill you in, to go out on a date with you, to get closer to you, to get romantic with you. Because if someone is attracted to you, they want to close that gap. They want to be around you, right? If someone really likes you, they're thinking about you all the time. They want to be around you all the time. I mean, think of when you've got a crush. When you've got a crush on someone, when you really like someone, you want to be around them all the time. You want to make time for them. You can't stop thinking about them. You want to be around them. They're not going to say to you things like, I'm not sure about my feelings. You are 100% sure about your feelings. And you want to find someone who is 100% sure about their feelings. You want to find someone who's enthusiastic about you. So ignore all these women or all these men that say things to you like, I'm not sure about my feelings for you. I'm not sure where I am in my life right now. I need to go and find myself. They're just saying a nicer way of saying no. That's what they're doing. They're trying to let you down gently and hoping and praying that you're going to get the message, right? And that you're just going to, read between the lines, shall we say, of what they're actually saying, okay? So you want to be with someone who's enthusiastic about you. That's who you are aiming for. Okay, so just think of like my first rule of dating. So the first rule of dating that I think is the real first thing that people should focus on when they're dating, when they're trying to find someone, is to never pursue someone who doesn't reciprocate. So that's the first rule of dating. And a person who says to you, I'm not sure about my feelings for you, is not reciprocating. Someone who is reciprocating will go out on a date with you, will hang out with you, will want to be close to you, want to be with you as much as they possibly can and be making time for you. That's the person that you should be focusing your attention on. Why? It's much easier, right? And it's a lot more difficult, a lot more drawn out if you're trying to pursue someone who's kind of like, not that interested. Who's kind of like, bit on the side, not sure, I'll come to you when I want attention. Because this is basically what this could lead to. Or this person could continue to say, I'm not sure about my feelings, and then a couple of months down the line, they friend zone you because they've found someone else who they really are interested in. But if this person's not interested in you, right, that much, maybe they are a little bit, maybe they, kind of have you on a back burner, sort of like that kind of person. But you don't want someone who does that. But even if, they do have some feelings for you, it's not going to be as fun, it's not going to be as enjoyable as when you're with someone who does have feelings for you, who does really like you, okay? So don't take it personally, okay? Because we can't help who we're attracted to, who we have really strong feelings for, who we only have a little bit of feeling for. We can't really control that. So don't take it personally if a woman or anyone says this to you. It doesn't matter that much. It may feel like it hurts a lot. It may feel horrible when it happens. But you've just got to realize, okay, this one's not it. I've just got to focus on someone else. I've got to keep on looking for that person who is enthusiastic about me. Okay? So the best response when this happens is to say, okay, that's fine. You have my contact information and let me know. And then you just leave it and you never contact them again. And you start searching for someone who is enthusiastic about you. Because who knows, maybe they will change their mind about you down the line and they will start to have stronger feelings for you. But you don't want to hang around. You don't want to be in their orbit trying to get their attention still. If someone says that kind of thing to you, it means that they want space and they don't want to be around you, right? They're saying, oh, I want to work on this. I want to figure out myself. I'm not sure about my feelings for you. It means that they don't want to be around you currently, but they may change their mind. But you've got to take it as a very subtle no, okay? So the best thing for you to do is to move on, find someone better, keep on searching, keep on dating, and that will really help you. Because if you can find someone, or maybe you even go out with multiple different people, right? Let's say you've got a date on Saturday with someone, and then you've got another date next Tuesday, with someone else. If you've got a lot of abundance of people in your life that you're dating, you're not going to worry too much about these ones that end up going, you know what, I'm not sure if I'm feeling it. I'm not sure if I have feelings for you. I'm not sure about how I feel about you. You won't mind so much because you've got another date lined up very soon, right? So if you've got an abundance of people, you won't feel so bad when this kind of thing happens. So it's about developing that abundance mindset and realizing that there are so many people out in this world that I could date, okay? And there really are. Remember, you only need to find one person if you live here in the West. You only need to find one person who you can settle down with and, have a relationship with. If that's what you're looking for and that's what you're aiming for. You only need one. Only need one. Okay? And you will find that one. If you keep on dating, going through the numbers, you will eventually find someone who thinks you're the bee's knees. You will. If you just keep on persisting. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to get in touch with me personally and you would like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.